again, everyone. Thank you.
Hello.
And that's it. That's the session. Good night.
Good night.
It's been good. I think.
I didn't even see the title of the episode.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, bye.
Bing
boy.
bong.
I would tell you about what happened last time, but I
He
strictly
said
cannot
the
remember.
bells toll.
Just like everyone except for Sylvyre.
And just like that, he's left out of things again, but for good reason.
This is normal.
So we got nowhere to go but up.
Exactly.
Don't know about you guys.
But
Except Silver.
in all seriousness, our good otter had a bad time.
Rolled
That's
so
the
many
session.
ones.
That's a session.
I mean, yeah.
Bad time otter.
Just Jacob having a bad day for 4 hours. Also sessions like 6, 14, and most of 19, or something like that.
Let's see. Maltor also had kind of a bad time, just not as bad as our
Yeah.
ottery friend.
Came in late. Still got my ass kicked.
I forgot my dead wife.
You're welcome?
You sure? We don't know for sure yet.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's a real easy question. Quick, who'd you forget?
I
The
don't.
world may never know. Just like how many
Forgot
years
my
it takes
dead
to get
wife.
to the
Happy
tutorial time
Valentine's Day,
we
everyone.
talked
Happy. Yep,
about. Happy
perfect.
Valentine's Day.
Oh,
Love loses.
oh no. Oh. So, though,
But
what?
we had a fun encounter with a creature known as a fear,
Yeah.
where everyone except for Silver had a bad time.
Still a bad time, but not as bad.
They got the lovely effects of thrall, or enthrall rather, just by looking at a lantern. And see, what was it?
There was a
4
field of some
turns?
sort.
Yeah, there was an anti-magic field. It was what, 4 turns? 3 turns? 4 turns for
I
Maltor
think
and
it was.
Aeseora?
I was. Yeah,
I think
I
it was
failed
3
everything.
turns. I just got there early,
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, 3
so I
turns
had
for
4.
me.
Yeah.
And it wasn't wisdom because.
Because charisma. The face party struggling with charisma.
I have a +7 and I still failed 4 rounds in a row.
I think I
I'm a
rolled.
dex-based
It was at
character.
disadvantage.
Help!
It was disadvantage.
I think
If it
I
was
had
wisdom, it wouldn't have
one
been.
double-digit roll the whole session.
I think that is correct.
And you rolled a nat 20 on a fake roll.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
And
rolled
then
like 2
everything
2s
else
and a
was
3.
2s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was bad.
My one double-digit roll was with a +8 bonus.
Reminds me, dice check.
But everyone except for Silver forgot a few things. For your characters, for purposes of roleplay, you still like kind of remember things. So like for Aeseora, you see Valrune, but you do not remember the name. Do not remember the voice. It's like a distorted voice. And if you were to picture their full body, the face would just have like a black goopy like cloaky bit over it. So you
Gross.
cannot recall face, voice, name. You can kind of remember some experiences, so like going back to this, like the stuff that Aeseora saw. Like
Yeah, I remember
in
those,
the-
just not details.
yes,
Face, voice, and
name.
name.
And Maltor, because you had a particularly bad version of it. It is once again name, face, yada yada of like the people mentioned before.
Yes.
You remember the worm, but not the location.
Okay.
You were hoping you forgot the worm.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, it stuck with me.
But most importantly, your sword emotionally feels heavier than before, but you're not sure why.
Okay.
Wait, so Maltor took emotional damage.
Yep, emotional
We all
damage.
did.
I don't need more of that.
Just what he needed.
God damn. All right.
Reefus, you Jacob, you know. We already
Take a
kinda-
damage, any damage. I took it.
No, but we kind of went over it already for you, so.
Yeah,
Yeah, so.
sure.
And then Silver, you were the only one that was not affected.
Since now it is after the fact, would we be aware that we have forgotten something, I guess?
It's one of those things where when you try and recall something, it's
It
like
gets worse.
it just you're just like, wow, it's literally on the tip of my tongue, and I'm like,
We remember the fight, though, yeah?
yeah, you remember the fight, yes.
Okay.
Except it didn't seem like there was a fight.
Yeah, we just saw it in front of us waving a lantern.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see whatever it actually did.
It's like our second shared hallucination of the day.
Right.
And the encounter culminated with Reefus Moon, Crimson Reefus, smacking the fuck out of it into pieces.
After like some real heavy-handed, like, okay, let me just show this boy what he needs to do.
Yeah, it's fine.
Get the thing,
Don't worry
do
about
the
it.
thing. Oh, right.
Yeah. But as we come back, you notice that the day is once again around high noon. It is no
Hi,
longer
Cassidy.
high noon.
I knew.
Call me Mr.
about
Mercer
it.
himself.
Oh boy.
It is around high noon. It is no longer the sunset, the preemptive sunset that was encountered initially. Matt would like to know this. Fuck off. But the caravan is still stopped, and as you look towards the direction where the Aeseora was, you can see the remnants of its effigy, but a pile of dust with count 'em, 3 little sparkly
1, 2, 3.
bits.
What is?
Little sparkly bits.
What has the sparkly bits?
The pile of dust that the Aeseora basically turned into after getting kaputzed.
Gotcha.
Is there any kind of,
I'll
like...
go look. Is there? Yeah.
Oh, and one thing before all of that, you find yourself once again where you were standing before the whole encounter.
Okay. I don't think I moved. Right?
No.
Yeah. So there's just a pile of dust with some sparkly shit now?
Yes, and it's about 30 feet away from you because you did not move.
Detect magic?
There is magic. The dust itself is once again fairly like illusion based. Yes, quote it, sparkly shit. And then I'm just gonna. I forgot to write it down. I'm looking up the School of Magic. What this is to give you an accurate answer. Enchantment. The sparkly bits are enchantment.
And, did I guess, no, detect magic is 30 feet, so before I wasn't able to get it happening before I, whatever.
Correct. As a reminder, when you saw the Aeseora, it was primarily illusion.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm within 30 feet, and I'm no longer, I don't remember, so I'm gonna go find out.
Okay.
Before then, Silver's gonna be. No, we're not. Why are you approaching that again? I thought you were the careful one. Turning back, did no one hear me yelling for help? Something went weird. Don't be getting closer to that again.
I'm probably already there.
I know you are.
Yeah. So as you approach the pile that was once the dreaded creature, you find 3, count them, 3 once again, little crystals. Each one a different color. You have one that's like a pale, like sky blue almost. You have one that is red, and you have one that is brown with little red and purple stripes. Because that totally doesn't give anything away.
Yep.
I was going to say, what color would Sylvyre's crystal have been?
Actually,
Gold.
Gold.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Would it be a silver?
I will use fabric from my clothes or something to pick them up and put them in a pouch.
Sounds good. You do so. Now have the gems of the aforementioned color added to your inventory.
Do they all feel like the same enchantment?
Yes.
Okay. I will bring them over to everyone else.
So you're
In a
fine now.
pouch?
Why wouldn't we be?
Everything that just happened. The creature, the thing, the grabbing, the stomping, the dragging, the flailing, the moon thing, the attempts at magic that didn't work, the whole shebang.
We
Yeah,
We
how
just
are we back here?
walked over there.
That's the weird part, but you went back in anyway and you retrieved stuff. So it's dispelled or something. But also, why did you approach it in the first place? I thought you were the careful one. And Maltor. I thought it would be Reefus or I who would have done
Why
that.
would you think that?
Because you examined things. Oh, okay, yeah, no, that point
We
taken.
like learning. We found these in the pile of dust. I'll show everybody the things. There's some sort of enchantment magic on them. Not
What does
sure.
that mean?
I think with Detect Magic School is as far as I can get, right? Okay.
No, I'm just like
Yeah.
literally like in character as it was. I mean, enchantment.
Could be a lot of things. And I will let people look at the colors on them.
I mean,
Right.
that brown one looks familiar, doesn't it?
Reefus.
There's
Huh? What?
These crystals look like they correspond almost to color schemes. It's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
I mean, could kind of look back. All things considered.
I guess, yeah, everyone is okay after being grabbed and grappled and all that, like everything I've aforementioned?
We grab.
Honestly, I can't remember a lot between the first grab and then being stood here.
We walked forward, and then the creature was a pile of ash with sparkly things.
Yeah, sounds like we did a good job.
No, hold on now. A lot more traumatizing things happened, and we happened to conveniently forget them, and that's weird. I didn't, though. So, that thing turned...
I'm
Yes?
sorry, can we talk about this while we keep this thing moving?
I mean, yes, we should head back to the caravan, away from that thing.
I think it was pretty close to the thing,
It
right?
was. It was like.
We were like right next to it.
I think we're 30
Um,
feet away, right?
Yeah.
I think they said the caravan only moves when royalty decides.
And we're lucky because time seemed to pass. That I don't remember, time passing. But I do remember the beatings and the shootings. I was trying to persuade, and it didn't quite work for some of you. And yeah, like I said, it was violent. There was thrashings. Reefus did a thing.
I do a lot of things.
Yes, but it was a CM thing.
I do a lot of CM things.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, I am. Yes, but still,
I mean, I remember its body being made of like knives.
scrap metal,
Swords.
scrap
Yeah.
pieces. Yes, it grabbed the bolt I missed and used it as a tooth or something, and I don't see that bolt anymore. Damn shame. That was a good bolt.
Might be the ashes over there.
Artisanal, yes.
Hmm.
Damn. Still, it's just strange you all aren't remembering something about that fight.
Can I with detect magic, can I see if anything has happened to me? Or could I use I'm not sure what sort of check this would be.
I'll let you do an Arcana check to do what I think you're trying to do.
Is there a better option?
Wait, aren't you good at Arcana?
Probably
I
not.
have a +1.
Okay.
I'm a cleric, not a wizard.
What are clerics based on?
Wisdom.
Oh.
Except for religion is still an intelligence check.
Arcana's intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll try. Let's see. 13?
All you can see is, like, if you look down at yourself and you look back up, you see just the faintest little bit of enchantment, like, in front of your eyes as it fades. And as you look towards Maltor, towards Reefus, you see the same thing. Just
Is it the
these,
same flavor as the stones?
just
Flavor.
like, little wispies of enchantment that like streak when the eyes move, and then just like fade away. And if you're like staring straight ahead, there's nothing.
Whatever we seem to have gotten is connected to the somehow.
Well,
So,
go ahead.
something happens and you all got crystals?
Makes sense, right? Byproduct?
Thinking
Didn't I
about
get what?
something.
No
You can have
fair.
mine.
No, I believe there's probably a reason for it. But also, DM, what's appraisal?
You know what? You can roll your investigation, I guess.
Okay, makes sense. I was going to suggest int-based insight, which would equal the same thing, more or less, for me. 21.
You've never seen any crystals like this in your years of marketing experience.
True. But
There's
equivalent-sized crystals.
equivalent size crystals, based off of the cut and clarity, normally go for, minimum 500 gold
Okay.
a pop.
Okay, and they're enchanted too. Good to know.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Also,
while he's
the crystals are approximately like 3 inches long by like an inch and a half wide, and they're like this shape with like the fat bottom, like the fat short bottom.
Okay.
Like
okay.
cut? Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
A rhombus.
Rhombus.
Oh,
But is it technically a square or rectangle or however that worked?
Quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral. Sorry, Reefus, I interrupted you. Go on while Silver examines these for value.
Okay, well, I'll just see what's going on up front. Is that okay?
Good luck. Up front is a
Well-
long ways off.
A front. Oh, wait. Baby, don't go up to the
Yeah,
princess
how far
carriage.
is the prince's carriage?
Very.
Okay, very. Never mind. I misunderstood.
Friendly
Okay.
reminder that the entire like first half of the session, Maltor had gone
That's right. That's
early
right.
and then came back.
Well,
And
gonna
it
call
wasn't
early night, fellas.
wasn't all the way up. It was maybe like 2/3 of the way at most.
Okay.
And Silver went like 8 cars up and said, nah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just go to the nearest people that aren't our people. Excuse me, and just sort of see if I can
Like
find
not
out
our cart?
Yeah, not our
Or-
cart.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like old man Buzzard would have told us something by now.
He's got a name.
I know, I just forgot it and I didn't want to get it wrong. Amavar.
But wait,
But
And
was
I
there a
didn't
reason
turn
you
the
forgot? Oh, that'd be great. You only forgot the man you just met.
Don't call me out like that, Sean.
Don't worry, I do it too.
can remember every statistical fact about Pete Maravich's career, but who was that guy I just met? Was it Kevin?
You didn't say their name 3 times, so...
God, I got spin and everything. It's so much work. But yeah,
Wait,
I'll
you're
go and
supposed to
try to find the Candyman.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was thinking Beetlejuice.
Takes all kinds.
You don't have to spin for that, do you?
Well, you end up anyway.
Fair.
Showtime. Yeah, so I'll just find the first people who look like they may know things.
Everyone looks like they know things about specific
Well,
things.
the first everyone.
The first everyone. Okay, you would be able to find a tiefling. And
He
he is tall, approximately 5'11", and he has the horns that just go straight vertical, which add another like 4 inches.
Cool.
He has his hair tied back in like a really long ponytail. He's got that like really deep purple, like that royal purple for his skin tone,
Aw, sweet.
and he's accenting it with like pops of gold and white shirt.
Excuse me. Down here, sorry.
Hey, what's up, little man?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Presley. I was
It's canon.
Alrighty then.
This is Elvis Presley, the tiefling.
Excuse me, hi, Reefus Maritime. I do kind of pull the hand back before he shakes it, just sort of like going into talking. Do you have any idea why we might be stopped?
I don't know.
You know anybody who might? I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm trying to keep a straight face, I'm sorry. Well, you gotta go way up there.
Lord Almighty. Feel my temperature rising. Okay, how far was he just pointing towards the front?
Pointing towards the front.
Yeah, that's pretty far. Okay, well, thank you anyway. Have a good one.
Yeah. Keep it real.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
myself a
looks
little
like
bit.
I just come all the way back. Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody knows why we stopped.
I mean, we could ask Emavir if, like, they saw time moving, or if it's the whole caravan that just jumped forward.
Oh, yes. Or if we were just, like, standing there like weirdos for overnight?
I hope not. I feel like we would feel it, right?
In theory.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll go ask.
All right, go ask. I'll try and ascertain things about the crystals. May I roll Arcana as well for other magical insights into it?
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo. My +3. Oh.
Reefus, are you also staying back now, or are you going, Maltor?
I'll watch him go and then just and I'll just stay here.
Oh, 19.
Oh.
Is it gonna be like that all night? No.
You just know it's some flavor of enchantment as well. You're not familiar enough with like any mythos regarding the Aeseora or moments like this to be able to like confidently say what's going on. All you can say is it's enchantment. It's related to the Aeseora.
Okay. I know they might not be known so much for their knowledge, but when we get to Qatar, then maybe there's some place there that would have an Aeseora expert or something.
Expert. Effects. Got used.
Well, I mean, we know nothing of Aeseora but Aeseora itself. So, I mean, I guess all we can do is wait.
I suppose. But still, it concerns me how you all forgot the fight. That is strange.
I take a moment and remember all of my attempts at fighting this entire campaign. Yeah, strange.
Indeed.
Maybe you could show us what happened? You can use your instrument.
Ah, thank you. I was too preoccupied with the crystals to do so.
Maybe we should wait for Maltor to get back before you
Indeed.
show us, but maybe that will help.
It probably will. Silver's gonna look so much more heroic than he was in this. But yes, indeed.
Oh, sure.
Do we have our own crystals, or are you holding all of them? Or...
I was holding on to them,
Okay.
but I mean, I have them out for us to look at if you wanted to do something.
No. I was just wondering, making sure because I was gonna be specific about where I put it. But if I don't have it, we're good.
Okay.
So then we go to Maltor.
Let me see if I have any helpful spells.
Okay. Okay, so I am walking up, and yeah, I'll just Amavar,
Yes.
did you see any of that, or
Why?
pointing at the affair?
All that I saw was your friend Aeseora go up, stand, and then there was simply dust.
So the jump in time, that's nobody saw time going by?
My friend, we've been here for but a few minutes at most.
It's high noon.
Yes.
Can I ask if there's like tales of like this kind of time jump happening around affairs like that I would know about?
You know what? I will let you roll for it to see how familiar, like how closely you listened to the rumors when you were but a wee lad.
Like history, I guess?
Yeah, probably.
Not one.
Nope.
I was running away from those stories.
You were told no
blindly
stories.
Believed it. They were like a fear, and you're like, hide under the blanket.
Oh, shit. Okay. So I know nothing. I would. In that case, back to just like, but it's noon.
Yes.
It wasn't noon.
I'm afraid I don't know what to tell you. It was, and it is. Perhaps the sun has gotten to you. Would you like to rest within the caravan?
I'm a tiefling.
The sun does not care.
All right.
Fair point.
Yes, fair point.
I'll see you later. I'm just gonna slink back to the group. All right.
Oh,
Apparently,
I thought you were going up farther.
farther.
No, that was Reefus who was doing that.
No,
No, I came back and just waited.
I thought Maltor said he was going to. I may have gotten confused.
Yeah, no, I just went to see Sylvyre and then came, like, walking back the 30 feet. Alright, so
Okay.
apparently they've also seen the day just kind of flip. But that's it.
Do you think that the sunset itself was an effect from the affair, and maybe it was noon when we got here? I'm not entirely certain.
It was certainly early afternoon.
One would think.
Oh,
If any,
so it's just a shadow kind of thing? Like
to
darkness?
say.
Unfortunately, the heavens or whatever too far away for detect magic. So
Not to get down the Herringon hole here, but
Bonus point.
how do we know? Yeah. How do we know we're not being affected by things like right now?
we would be able to see some sort of aura. The only thing is the bits of leftover enchantment that seem to match up with
Oh, you cut out a little bit.
bits of enchantment that seem to match up with these crystals.
Huh.
Speaking of which, I don't have to describe to you poorly what happened. Aeseora reminded me I can just show you what happened on the small screen. I believe it's a minor illusion's only like what, 5 foot by 5. No, actually 5 foot by 5 looks pretty big, I think.
I don't think it's that big.
Or is it only 1 foot by
I think
1
it's
foot?
1
I gotta.
foot by 1 foot.
That's
Everyone's
It's not like a
small
laptop. Yeah.
yeah. So everyone gather around the tiny screen.
Oh no, it's a
Okay.
5 foot cube. You're right.
Oh,
It's a 5
okay.
foot. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, okay. So we don't like. It's gonna be at about half size. Yeah, half size works. So just double this, and it'll be an interesting experience. But this is obviously what happened, word for word. Sylvyre may have more muscles and his shirt off, but whatever.
Can I have you roll performance to see how overly dramatic it is?
Oh yes.
I'm just thinking it is like a very cartoonish, like Sylvyre silent movie. It's like,
True, it is a silent movie.
Got the subtitles
Quick,
and
Aeseora, I need
everything.
sound effects. Every time someone gets hit, do the drum. Dirty 20.
Okay, incredibly dramatic. It's like
God.
the like romanticized drama of like early samurai films when they came to America. It's like that level.
And there's also full zoom-ins on Sylvyre's face, which like, wait, I could try to inspire Maltor. That's exactly what's going to work. Zoom out.
But, like,
Maltor!
the lips don't match.
Because he's saying it after he's thinking about it and playing it.
I picture like he says something and then like the subtitle screen pops up that then shows the dialogue.
That's perfect.
Yes, indeed. But still, it'll be a good descriptor of what the actual creature is. And this is you. This is Reefus. This is you with your face half in the dirt. This is the CM thing that happened.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Aeseora, this was you refusing to heed my warning at the start, and then there's the anti-magic field. I'm going to highlight it. Let's circle it for the instant replay. There's the market. There's the market disappearing, so anti-magic field.
A little telestrator like in football.
It shows how many feet away we are, like with the 3-point shots.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. Here, let's do an overhead view.
So what?
No, too disorienting. No, let's go back to my point of view. That's the best one for that.
We just did virtual tabletop meta.
More or less. But yes, so grabbed, and not grabbed. Well, attempted to be grabbed. Did nothing, did something, So it did something to you all, most likely, while all this grabbing happened. And then the slamming and the hurt and do you feel fully healthy right now, everyone? Did people take hit points
There
damage?
was
I was gonna
no
say.
damage.
No, I
Damn.
still have
Fine.
temporary, actually.
Damn.
I feel fine.
I
Which
took
is
damage
interesting.
from the
Considering
lizard
this-
armadillo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Reefus I thought took
Nope.
he got rid of his temp HP or something. Really?
Nope.
That was the fight before this.
Yeah, he
Ah,
ended up at just one
The
blow,
armad,
I think.
yeah, the grinder. Yep. Oh, the desert just bleeds together after 2 sessions. Still, you don't remember any of this pain. That wasn't pain, apparently. But still.
I remember the initial thing, like right there. If you replay that part.
Pause.
Yeah. But as soon as it grabs, after that, it just kind of blurs.
Are your brains okay?
I'm-
It went for head grabs.
I mean,
Loaded question.
It's at this moment that the caravan starts picking up again.
oh shit. Okay, let's go.
Pack it up. Finish the song.
Walk and talk.
Yeah, walk and talk. Yeah, good. Yep.
Indeed.
DM question.
Yeah.
Would I know whether lesser restoration would help at all in this situation?
You would not.
I wouldn't know, or it wouldn't help.
You would not know.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah,
But still.
I can't tell what it did beyond like incapacitate.
But it produced 3 crystals, and you 3 were the only ones grabbed. Those crystals have an interesting coloration. that may increase its value. And it's just strange that I didn't get
mean,
one.
It's not the first. I told you you can have mine. It's not the first thing to just grab us and try to asphyxiate us. And we got souvenirs out of it.
I mean, maybe it's like life force or something.
That doesn't sound good.
Yep.
Crystals, if I remember, usually do one of two. They do multiple things, but usually it's they store something, and then like a pearl of power might have done. It stores a spell use or something like that until it's broke, or energy to be consumed until it's broken or used. So these may be storing something. They're waiting to be used.
We can look into it more tomorrow when we have use of different spells, maybe?
Maybe it's years of our lives. Like it's took some off the top.
Just a little.
Usually you don't get a refund for that, though. And this seems like a refund or a consolation prize.
Yeah, true.
Not that I know.
Right.
But what spells do you think would help out in this situation?
Identify, for one.
You might have a point.
Let's see.
You may be onto something there, Smalls.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get identify?
Oh, no.
Nope. We gotta find somebody.
Sylvyre is the only one who gets it on their list.
But I don't have it on my actual list. I
List.
think Identify's a higher...
It's a
Actually,
level 3, I think.
really?
It is a
Yeah.
first level divination spell.
First?
Yep.
What?
Oh.
Huh.
Well, regardless, I ain't got it.
For sure, you got.
I'm looking at what else I could possibly use.
I mean, you said we could break them, right? And I'll just do a little spark.
I don't know if the breaking or if there's like a activation phrase, something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be breaking. Breaking is probably just the brutest, forcedest, and we want to keep these things intact.
It does
case-
sometimes backfire, like when we tried to open the locked book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And besides, when we drain them, we can put something else in them.
You don't think it's like something like you break the crystal, we die, do you?
That would be interesting. No.
Alright.
Kurt, with the magic seeming the same as the enchantment that was done to us, is there like an ongoing connection, or is it like, no, that was just the same thing that caused it?
A little bit of both. So it's like the same thing that caused it, but like there's gonna always be like that little like flicker trail in the eyes. You know?
Okay. So they're connected to us somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. And is it to each person, or are all of them connected to all three of us?
That you can't exactly tell because it's the same flavor. But I think with the knowledge you have, it'd be easy enough for you to like figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to, you can just message me and I can confirm or deny.
Okay.
I think you already
Look,
know the answer, but like...
Yeah.
Look, we just need to level up, and then I can get Identify.
It's a really
You need
good
to level
spell.
Can't
Yes.
you-
Funnel
out
your
of-
experience to me.
Out of DM question, isn't this like a... Can't you
Ah.
change your spell list at the end of a long rest, or during a long rest?
Bards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spell versatility is something bards have.
Oh, wow. Is it just
You-
like
Did
one
not
per
know that.
long rest?
Whenever you finish a long rest, you can replace one spell you learned from the spellcasting feature with another spell from the bard spell list. Oh,
That's cool.
It's a good class.
the
Wow.
new spell must be the same
Oh, yeah.
level. It's when I level up, I can switch about the levels, it looks like.
Ah, yeah.
I remembered.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think
I
I
guess I need-
have anything else that would help. Unless we can find someone in the caravan, which is definitely possible.
It is definitely possible. It's just, are you willing to put in the effort to do so? With
To
this-
wait
I'm
one day?
confused
Probably
enough.
not.
But for now, we have to walk, right?
Yes.
And I don't think I could go easily physically to any of the other cars while the caravan is moving.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'll wait until we
It
stop,
is
I
at
guess.
a very brisk pace.
Yeah.
Like that awkward point where like you're not quite jogging, but like if you're not like attempting to jog every so often, it's too slow. It's an escort quest where your run speed is too fast, but your walk speed is too slow.
Ugh.
Oh well. Fine. We just travel. We just travel for the day and do our jobs on the caravan. And tomorrow we identify and we figure out what goes on.
Are we walking the whole time? Is there the ability to sit in the caravan thing if we need?
Yeah, you can sit in the caravan if you need. Just friendly reminder that you will be literally next to corpses.
Whatever.
Yeah, for
He's
you
sore
it's
doesn't
whatever,
mind.
but like
Then that don't bother
For
me.
Sylvyre,
everyone else.
no.
Yeah, for the everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. While we're walking, I don't know if anyone else is doing things.
I mean, I was gonna only say it'd be interesting if anyone looked at Silver's reaction to the corpses. It wouldn't be, oh, those are dead things. It'd be, oh, that's filthy. A different type of disgust.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I feel like
I
I
would
probably
go
would
over-
notice. Well,
Yeah.
15? Do I notice?
I think his passive is I'm in the character builder part to switch the spells out.
You can do that in the character sheet.
Oh, really? Spells. Would be useful. Yeah, that would be
What is your
useful.
passive deception, I guess.
I was gonna say. I mean, passive
10
deception would be
plus
high, but the thing is,
Yeah.
he would make no effort to hide that.
Oh,
That would have been a instinct. I guess it would have been he wouldn't be trying to. Oh, I need them to think
So
I'm
take the
strong.
10.
Yeah, just take the 10. So yeah, I'd say success then at that point. Yeah, you know, it's because
We'd
he's just.
all notice.
Yeah.
Passive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's just
I mean,
it's a fun thing to know. A fun fact. Silver's fun fact.
I'm not actively looking, sir.
Fun
True.
facts with Silver.
Right. I am not. I'm not too surprised. Like, of course.
Yeah, I'm just kind of humming and swinging songbird around, switching hands with it.
Yeah, it's really nice that you have this really cool rapier that just plays music.
I would go over to Amavar. So, do you know of any wizards that travel with this caravan, maybe?
Well, there's the sins, but good luck getting to them.
Oh, we met one or two of those, I think. We think. Well,
But
we were
aside
hoping-
from that, your guess is as good as mine.
Understood. We were looking for someone who would know the spell Identify.
I'm sure one of those fancy merchants further up would be able to. Perhaps one of the gemologists, or someone who specializes in arcane magics. But if you simply wait, there's the Rayburn Darcy
Yes.
trading company. They have, from what I understand, a skilled artificer, or at least someone who tinkers in magics.
When would we see them?
Certainly when we get there. So, what is that? 5 days after today?
Yeah, it was about a week, I think you said, or just under.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 5. Well, I think it was 7 to 10 was the original estimation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And it's
7.
been one night.
It was
Yeah, so
7 to 10,
5 after
possibly
this.
5 if we don't run into anything.
Yeah.
And we said so 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, what was the name of the company again?
Rayburn Dossie.
Rayburn. Okay, I wrote Raybon.
Darcy?
Ray-Ban.
Dossie.
Dossie.
Darcy.
They've been
Darcy.
mentioned before.
Yeah.
Darcy?
Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy. An absolute dullet in his own right.
Darcy. Okay.
Though, if Aeseora's nearby, Sylvyre's going to be probably have to be looking through a little booklet or something for identify and just like, all right, ingredients. Everyone, gather
Right.
round.
I forgot.
What?
I need 25 gold apiece.
You don't even know the spell yet.
I don't, but I looked it up. I need 100 gold a pearl worth 100 gold, which I'm sure there can be some sort of obtaining process, or I can spend 100 gold on a pearl, and then technically it's worth 100 gold. It's a weird thing, but I need the 100 gold. That's the big thing. And so I'll contribute 25. Everyone does 25, it's something like that. Because if you go to someone else, they're probably going to charge you double. So that way they make money.
Right, so when we find a pearl and or you learn the spell, then fine.
I'll have it by tomorrow. Easy peasy.
I don't have any money.
Fantastic.
None?
Yep.
You should probably keep some on you.
I mean, to this point, I haven't needed it that much.
My initial instinct was to do insight, but I know you're already telling the truth. I should.
I already know what you did with it.
But still.
The fun part is I could be lying, and I've just suckered you all for so long.
Oh, probably. Like again,
the amount of times I've seen you sneak it into Silver's pocket.
Yeah, and again, Silver's first instinct. He raises the eyebrows as if he's about to scrutinize, but then he's like, "Oh, it's Reefus."
Well,
False sense
anyway,
of security.
Here, and I'm gonna hand Sylvyre 33 gold.
That would work as well. Yeah, I don't know how, because I was going to say, I don't know how fast and loose you play the gold worth sections of these spells. Like, if it's, like with the...
if it specifies a monetary amount, then you need the material component.
Mhm.
But otherwise, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
So we have to go find a pearl.
So we have to get the pearl, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, if
Makes
you...
sense.
For Fireball, for example, you don't need the sulfur and bat guano.
Right.
Because that's stupid.
It's not stupid, it's flavor, but you just assume they have the little bits and bobs.
Either have the spell component pouch or you have the arcane focus or whatever, which is an alternative.
Or
anyway.
both, like
So
some
much
of us.
inventory.
And I'm not about... Not about keeping track of that.
Probably
Bless,
just wonder
he
what
said,
that's
looking
like.
at his encumbrance ratio.
Yeah, part of me almost wishes I could do one, like, no, just a little more than a one shot of that, but then there'd be more kind of go about town. You're all alchemists you're all magic people going. All right, so what do I need? What do I actually need? Is there an adventure in getting the things? It could be interesting, like ETU. But those were a little more mundane, except for the holy water.
I think back to creating a craft nerd who had a giant bag of everything she could ever need,
It was smart.
testing the limits of that encumbrance.
Yo, I only
It
have
worked.
one.
All right. Well,
So that's why I didn't take the spell initially. Hey, Sora, do you have 33 gold to loan? Well, to give, because it's getting us a valuable insight.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thankfully, because it doesn't consume the pearl.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, you just have to have it.
Oh,
fantastic.
so then we can use the same pearl for identify multiple times?
Cool.
It's not
Okay.
like
Because I know
what is it,
Revive,
True Resurrection, where you need
Yeah.
like a 300 gold diamond.
I imagine that crumbles to dust.
That crumbles to dust.
It's your new heart.
Cool.
I have to check the rest of my spells to make sure I haven't been cheating the system. I mean, saving money.
If you...
I don't
Oops,
think I have
and
one, though.
I don't really care.
Unless.
Now most of my stuff's just verbal and somatic. I don't have a lot that needs material, interestingly enough.
Yeah, Bard.
Who would have thought? The talkies.
Yes. Was it just hold person, phantasmal force? I need some fleece. I forgot Tasha's hideous laughter needs tiny tarts and a feather that is waved in the air
Sweet
specifically.
tarts.
Yeah. Excellent. But okay, so we just need to acquire one of those, and I'll need to. I don't know if I'm going to. Initially, I was like, oh, if I buy in bulk, then I can get a couple for cheaper. But if we only need one, we'll just have to haggle. But also, Reefus, that reminds me. We're approaching, since we're approaching Qatar, I was planning on, your longbow's great. I wanted to sell it off, though, as as a fancy little thing, a maritime craft good. Is there any significance to all the stuff you carved into it? I need to know to embellish the story.
Well, I mean, I think I sold my longbow a long time ago.
To me.
Or I gave it to somebody. Oh,
You gave it to
okay,
me.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, some sucker. I can't remember.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, let me see it real quick.
Yeah, look at this. Whatever you carved on it. I don't know if there's any significance to all these little things.
Kurt, do I roll to remember, or do I just not remember?
You just straight up don't. Like, you can attempt to remember. I will let you roll to attempt to remember. But I will tell you, it is going to fail, but you don't know that in character.
Okay, well, I just like dice. Not that bad actually. Yeah, so I'll just look at it for a bit and I don't know, much been bored.
It as you like attempt to remember, everything like is fuzzy. You see the bodies, but not the faces. The voices are distorted. And as you press to remember, your head starts hurting a little bit.
Does
What's on the bow? What do we see on the bow?
does detect magic bring up anything when he's trying to remember?
It is like the trail wispies from the eyes like become more solid. It's like, you did the like super fast like laser pointer across. Where it gets that like fly.
What you see on the bow is sort of a so on one side of it, where the grip normally would be. So do this again, very bad visual in my head here. On one side is a clam shape, similar to the guard of my rapier, and the other side is a symbol you don't recognize. It's got several cylinders that are lined up next to each other. Kind of looks like I cannot think of anything right now, but yeah, it's just like a bunch of pipes that are laid next to each other. That's
Not like the
only
Windows
thing I can use
screensaver, not intertwined and whatnot.
Yeah, like like long cylinders like this, and they're all stacked this way.
Okay.
Like a pan flute?
Decreasing in
They're all the
height.
same size.
Like 3 pan flutes put together.
Like AT&T style, or just the same height?
They're all the same height.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say if there's a decreasing, be like, oh, do they stand for family members?
The signal's terrible.
How many are there?
There are
Many much.
many much. I think are. Actually, no, I have that written down.
I was
From,
gonna
like,
say, I
section 2.
remember you saying that it was very, very detailed, and Sylvyre, of
Oh, that's
course.
the rapier.
Oh, the rapier, yes.
Yeah, the longbow is detailed, but not like the rapier's
Not
got a
the
whole
same-
Word doc file on it.
Still, enough
18.
that's
Somehow.
okay.
Yeah, there's 18 on there, and then there's all sorts of, just lines and intricacies that you guys all have. Wait, I guess just you can roll perception to kind of figure out what all the lines and shapes kind of become. I'm meta DMing here, but
Dirty 20.
okay. So it looks like just swoops, and you realize that it matches on both sides.
24?
And then the dirty 20, and then I just apply it to everybody.
Yeah.
Just sort of as you turn it.
No, I'm distracted. I rolled a 1.
Again? Oh no!
Get him out now. It's
Yeah.
but then like
I'm
as
distracted
you
with something else.
sort of like magic eye it, just kind of like hold it back at certain angles. Depending on which angle you spin it, it's got it looks like a traditional wave, like sort of like the famous painting of the tsunami. And then as it comes back around, you can see flames, but they're not like very aggressive. They're very like subtle engravings, like they're not as deep as the other lines of flames. And then sort of if you look right where your vision would be, like kind of your aimer, are just sort of three. Your sight, thank you. Yeah, is that what I just assumed that would be? I thought that was too obvious. You just see three anthropomorphic hands that are just sort of like this.
I also wanted to, if it's okay, insight Reefus trying to remember.
Sure.
11, but passive is a 17.
Yeah. Yeah, I just sort of stared at it a little longer than I normally stare at things, but it's a very genuine, must have been bored. I do that sometimes.
Damn, nothing? No boat secrets? No family heirloom? No, it had this many kills?
Sylvyre. Do I look like somebody who thinks like that deep into things?
You know, you never... Isn't your rapier a lot more... Doesn't your rapier have that
Yes.
stuff, though?
What are we talking about?
Right, yeah, it's for all my siblings.
Oh, okay. 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 Okay.
That's cute.
Damn it. I was hoping for something like that with the longbow, but I'll still make something up, I suppose. Though the little hand thing, it's neat. You sure there's not like a union of the three families or three people working together to slay a beast? I could go with that.
I mean, there's over a dozen in our household.
Yep. At 13, was it 13?
I guess with the passive of 17, once again, staring a little longer than normal. Yeah, I think I'm one of 12.
Sadly, Silver is definitely not a good enough person to remember. It's 12, 13, okay, somewhere around there. It's the upper part of that, right. Because I know
Would I
identify.
remember?
Hang on.
Gotta count them again.
Yeah, one of 12. I always count the twins as one, but I got it right this time.
Couldn't remember if it was 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Was getting concerned.
Like out of character, I could not remember because pockets and posies I always count as one.
Which they probably don't
Yeah.
appreciate sometimes, but unless they're
Yeah,
young
they're
enough
too
that they
young
don't
to know
care.
any better, yeah.
Okay.
I'm the oldest. Fuck 'em.
Once they're teenagers, though, they're gonna just go, "We're not the same person. Stop it."
And I'll be getting it wrong on purpose.
Oh god. You monster. No, you older sibling.
I've never been an older sibling in my life, but
I have
wield the
practiced
power
some.
irresponsibly.
Have been for all but 26 months.
Wait, Reefus,
Yes, present.
what are your siblings' names?
Now I've got on my head. If you hadn't asked, I probably
Silver
couldn't name
mentally
them all.
checks out now. It's like, oh, this again.
Just because. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, and I'm just gonna like flip the sword at an angle for each one that I name, and it makes a very precise
Friendly reminder,
like.
Jacob. You don't remember their names.
I don't remember. I thought I forgot. I didn't remember if you meant my siblings.
Your family.
Okay, I thought you specifically meant. Okay.
Oh, that's different. Do you remember the notes?
Technically, would I remember the notes and
You'd
like the
remember-
gestures?
You'd remember the notes and the gestures. You just won't be able to put the name to the note.
Yeah, so just sort of, so it makes a very specific melody hitting each note, which I have, but I'm afraid I'm going to do one too many notes if I improvise it. So, but yeah, it's just sort of makes a I cannot think of a different comparison than like if you're doing Ocarina of Time on the 64. It's just a very simple like do 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 like kind of
That could be a good a shop jingle.
yeah. We all worked on it together. I'll introduce you to all of them. Who knows how many there are now? You know, I've been gone. We've lost track of time.
It's only been 3 or 4 months, I think.
Or like, has it?
I think so.
It's been
1 week?
yeah. Well,
I mean,
between- yeah.
it's a little weird time.
The first one was about 2.5 months, and it's been about at least a couple weeks, if not a month to a month and a half here. So 3 to 4 is about right.
From our frame of reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From this
sorry. Also, sorry, can I get Reefus's answer again?
Oh yeah, he just
He doesn't.
yeah
Does the notes.
I just did the notes and then went into like, there's so many of them. Kind of sidetracked, not like blatantly dodged, but I mean your insight's high. I know it's not as high as or it's not Aeseora or anything, but
No
like,
one's
it's
as
high
high.
enough
Insights?
to
My insight?
like it's decent, right? Like I already had decent
My passive insight is 18.
18.
That's
oh,
pretty
wow.
decent.
I always forget that.
It's that high?
Yeah, then
Yeah.
you notice it's
Higher than mine.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Leveling up's a bitch. Like you
Off-road, yeah.
I took
Expertise.
free detect magic. Oops.
Then yeah, you definitely noticed the same thing of just sort of staring a little longer, but then kind of going on autopilot. So I definitely dodged the question, but it doesn't seem like I did it on purpose. It's just sort of like a record skip almost.
Huh.
And just, holster it with a ooh. And continue walking.
Okay. Who's next to me? If Reefus continues walking.
I could.
Everyone else.
Yeah, the everyone else.
We're
I
probably
I do the
it.
thing where you grab the people next to you.
Yes.
That's
I
not
will
normal. That's not normal.
telepathic connect with Maltor, I guess. Make it
Yeah.
a little easier for us to.
I'll say it out loud. What's not normal?
Yeah, you probably will.
What do you mean, shush?
He can name every single one of his siblings. He did
I
it on the
know.
beach like yesterday. You're
Yeah,
telling me he doesn't remember them now? He can't just. Every time he'll go like in a whole thing. I can't remember them, but he always does it.
Oh, he didn't do it this time?
He didn't do it this time.
Oh.
So, are you ever fully paying attention?
Yes, depending on the situation. But when you hear it enough times, look, they're not my
You
siblings.
notice when you don't hear it.
I notice when I what?
Exactly.
No, like you actually cut out.
Oh,
Don't hear it is what I said.
Oh, maybe if I was paying attention to the not hearing part, but like I said, I kind of tune it out. Not on purpose, just it's too many names. I know I'm never going to remember them.
Yeah, but that's not about like knowing their names. It's about what was different. We just had a memory blank, right? We just
Right.
teleported.
You all did.
He doesn't remember his family.
But he did the thing.
He didn't name them. He always goes on this big rant about his family.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that long this time. Quick, Maltor, name your family.
And as you focus on it and like think more and more, you start getting like a splitting headache.
I don't.
Aeseora, name your family.
You don't know our family. How would you know if we got it right?
I know of the one. Though I didn't know the name. Look, he's going to take a step back. Look, this name. Go to her face again while having distance.
Do I see the face or do I see the weird shit?
So as Sylvyre like does the whoop thing, I'm gonna also like slightly.
Yep.
Yeah. And as you see Sylvyre do the thing and you like feel the crystal, you hear it and feel it crack. And there is a sharp pain, and you're gonna take a casual because you're Kalistar half 3 psychic damage.
Okay.
Resist psychic damage?
This is psychic damage.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As like suddenly just like throughout like all of the memories that you just like went through essentially come back, but now there's a face to the person, and it hits like
Okay, so everything's
lightning.
back.
Everything is back in terms of the face. You do not remember the name though. You can't remember her voice.
Well,
Too bad. I think we all only knew her as my wife.
I think
I
so.
don't think we were told a name.
Um,
Yeah, no, I don't
Y'all
think
knew
so.
her as Hazel.
that's
Did we?
true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your crystal is now cracked.
The value.
I was gonna see the. Oh god.
No,
Like you,
nothing.
you
You
feel
don't
it
need to
crack,
punch me.
and you just like hear in your head this loud like,
Uh,
and that's the cause of the psychic.
right.
What happened?
Yes.
Just Maltor bracing
Um,
like.
Silver bracing on Maltor because it's gonna get punchy.
Yes. Yes, of course.
What's her name?
Did detect magic show my crystal to be any different now?
Are you pulling it out to look at it? Because
Yes.
then yes, you would see like basically the crack run along it like vertically along the edge, and you just see like enchantment, like a glow of enchantment, like an aurora of it, you know?
Like real big now?
Yeah, but only from the crack. And on that note, we're going to awkwardly cut to break.
Okay.
I did pull out the crystal instead of answering your question in character. Also, I wasn't just cutting you off.
That's fine.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
See you in 10 then.
See you soon.
Oh my god.
Ah. Hello. Hello.
So portraits that can't be divined and sold for no.
All right.
Either way.
So,
So
yes.
Silver's bracing to be punched, but is not being punched while having the face of the wife.
My
that's
wife.
right.
And then I pulled out the crystal and it is broken.
It is
And-
cracked.
It cracked, yes.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's
that good.
I don't think that's good. Yes?
Imitate her voice. You met her.
All right, I'll give it a go. So 24. I don't honestly remember what her voice
It
was.
I was wondering.
it was slightly
I'm only-
British. Like
I'm only
soft,
assuming-
slightly British.
I'm only assuming that she sounds like you because I only know you.
I mean, she's from the Venarius. It could be anything.
Could be anything, but we chose British. Congratulations.
It was the voice that I defaulted to for some reason.
That's fine.
So, yes, this is what's happening now. Silver's talking without a smile, but it's not his face right now.
Is it her voice, but still Silver's cadence?
Probably, yes. There's a little bit of a stop and go because of that. He hasn't gotten down the mannerisms, but the vocal shifting, it's on point.
Is it
And
enough?
It is
On
enough.
brand?
And you're gonna take another another 3 psychic damage as her voice explodes across your mind, and the memories come back with her voice.
This looks mildly painful.
It's like a bad migraine.
Yeah, I can see the cringing.
Yeah, my eyes are glowing real bright too.
Ooh, that too.
Da-da-da.
That happens when I think really hard.
Oh, yeah. So,
Suicide a lot.
is this... Am I safe? Is this okay? This is okay now?
You can stop.
Okay, but I'm keeping the voice just in case. No, I'm kidding. I don't steal them. Anyway, so that's not good. That's not good, and
That
that's
is
not good.
That is good. That is good. That is
Wait,
good.
what do you mean?
Did something else happen to the crystal when I heard the
Yep,
voice?
it cracked even more. Whereas before it's just like this one really long crack, it is now a spider web of cracks that all run deep, and it looks like it's barely held together. And you can see that enchantment magic is like flooding out of it in like what looks like bright auroras, essentially. Bright Aeseoras.
And it's still just enchantment?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're
It looked painful.
better?
Both. We remember her face and her voice now.
All right.
She had a name.
I open my notebook. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Ooh.
All right, and as you open your notebook and you like start flipping through, you see her name, and the crystal just shatters. And this one is probably gonna hurt a little more.
That's fair.
Never mind, it's another 3. I rolled 3 6s.
And
On D10s, I'm
I have
guessing?
half psychic damage.
Who
That's
knows? Could be D12s,
finally
D20s.
going into my regular health instead
Oh,
of my
they were
tech.
D12s,
Die.
by the way.
Okay.
Damn, if this happened to Silver and he popped all 3 at once, he could actually die.
Other drugs, kids.
Oh boy.
That'd be great, though. Oh, I rolled 33.
Yeah, but
Flump.
as you hold the crystal in your hand, it just shatters in a small explosion. And you're going to take another... This one is more damage than the psychic damage.
Yeah, it tracks.
Yeah, you're taking 4 damage as the crystal just basically explodes in your hand, and you open your palm, and there's just a bloody pool full of the shards of crystals. They no longer have like the enchantment, and you can see that the little wispies that you had from your eyes are no longer there. And the crystal is no longer its like pale sky blue color. It is now, for the most part, like this dull gray with splotches of red, because blood.
Huh.
But you do remember.
Okay. Okay.
Damn it!
Didn't hear you.
Sorry. It broke. Damn it!
I mean, I
This
think
was
that's
supposed
a
to
good
take
thing.
like 3 sessions.
Thank goodness for
We got
Reefus's.
two.
I was gonna say, thank goodness for Reefus's longbow, or else I did not have a jumping off point for Sylvyre to have any
Yeah.
reason to
Yeah.
remember anything.
Exactly.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, that reminds me. We gotta make sure it's not family. Maltor, do you remember this face?
What are you showing me?
The dwarf. Or his ancestor, I should say.
It was a halfling.
Or halfling, sorry.
What are you trying? Are you
Look,
trying to remember? That's Nom. Well,
Good. Yeah, no, I'm just making
Well-
sure that's what,
yeah, no, I didn't forget Nom.
Good.
Or his
That's
ancestor.
fine. Okay, so it's just family. That blood relations. Spells happen through blood, I get. Wait, no, that's
But
life. Life isn't
I
blood.
don't. This ain't Fire Emblem.
No. So,
I don't think it's by blood, or
I was going to say, it looked like blood relations were what you forgot, but then I was like, oh yeah, the wife, it's not never mind. It's completely
well-
wrong.
maybe it's still family. I mean, once you get married.
More or less, yeah.
Fire Emblem.
I'd abandon my family for you.
Hold on, I've been harbored.
See, that's why we got to do 5 next go, because there's more child saving.
Saving. Oh man, your next word was gonna be real important there.
Well, no, you have to save the children a lot.
Oh,
Could play 7.
There is more child saving, yes.
enough.
But that one's actually actively trying to be killed. The other ones are just trying to run away.
That's true.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yes.
Anyways,
so it's not okay. So the spell itself can somehow determine what family is and make that go. Interesting,
Yeah, I
though.
guess that must be family, like marriage or blood. I don't.
Close enough. Whoever you spend a normally extended time with, I suppose, to a point.
That can't be right then.
Oh, yeah, true. Have you spent more of your life with Nom than you have with your parents collectively? Because 18 years is hard to top for most races.
No.
Look, I mean, I don't know how long elves stay with their parents. I know, digging. I don't know
Yeah,
society.
no. I mean, but like marriage wouldn't have lasted necessarily as long as that either. Well, I don't know.
Quick, Aeseora, remember your parent. Well, actually, no, wait. Yeah,
Oh,
Aeseora
yeah, do
remembered
you
her
remember your-
parents.
Parents?
You remembered your parents.
me?
Yeah.
I did?
No,
yeah, you
never
said
mind.
that we wouldn't know
What
either
the-
way
Never
because
mind.
No, I
Never
don't
mind.
know my parents.
we wouldn't know either
I was
way.
about to say, holy shit.
I
Well, Sylvyre
completely
doesn't.
forgot for a second.
Sylvyre doesn't know that, so he's just going, quick, Aeseora, do you remember your parents?
We never did.
Oh.
Okay.
Did...
I completely forgot. That's my bad.
Mike,
was
break the
funny.
crystal.
Where's the Kurt crystal?
I don't have to pry. I'm curious. You can tell us at a later time if you were left at a church or, however those other stories go. But, okay then. Non-factor. Maltor! Parents! Siblings! All gone.
I can't. None of that is left. I don't. It hurts to try and think about it.
Damn, we don't have any reference points for you.
I mean, yeah, no, the only thing I could say is like last 5 years I've mostly hung out like closest person was Nom, and I still, crystal clear.
Interesting. Someone else. List off Reefus's siblings.
What about Mama Cinnamon?
Are they in your notebook?
Mine? I don't carry a
Either
notebook.
I mean, he
No,
went on a
Aeseora.
whole rant every single time.
Mama
I know he
Cinnamon
went-
is in my notebook.
True.
You
So
didn't hear
there's
that.
I've also spoken with her.
Yeah. Oh my
Ah,
gosh,
yeah.
you said mom is cinnamon. Jakob,
Yes.
how much
I
damage
did
are
say
you
that out
taking?
loud.
Did I hear
Wait, yeah.
We're discussing
Reefus
it.
is
I
like,
would have been loud on
Oh.
purpose.
Oh
Okay.
man, Jacob,
Okay.
look at that. Oh, that's not picking up at all.
We can't see
One.
shit. Reefus takes one psychic.
Reefus takes
We can
Good
see the
on
nails.
you. I take
Good
15.
stuff.
Okay, yeah,
One
I
psychic
just
damage at Mama Cinnamon.
I'll stumble a little bit, but like other than that, just kind of keep walking, kind of shake the cobwebs a little bit.
hold on. Tumble.
Reefus, get back here.
Tumbles.
Huh?
Reefus,
3
we've
psychic
determined what's
oh
missing.
my god,
you
we're
need
gonna
to
kill Reefus.
We are.
Reefus has more health than most of us.
Not for long.
Wait, hold on. I know this. I know some of them.
Reefus, you've probably forgotten your family.
What? My.
We're helping you remember. But I don't have facial references, and they're listing off the names you list off. Because
I'm
everyone
gonna
else...
cast Sending
Ah.
Okay.
to Mama Cinnamon
Okay.
in our original dimension,
Okay.
because that's the one I know.
Mm-hmm.
We got to find the real Mama Cinnamon, so that way you can send a set message to Dimension 1s and see if Dimension 2 also, like, responds or something like that.
We'd see.
We're just gonna murder Reefus right here.
Well, Reefus's friend.
Here's 12
We've
names.
spoken before. Can you please name all his siblings for us? It will help him out.
Wait, it's on
He
the sword.
misses you. Thank you.
It's on the sword.
Oh, it's on the
The
sword.
names. No,
Are
the,
the no, that's the notes.
Isn't the names on it? Aren't they like
messages
listed?
sent.
What's it just Jakob, if you'd be so kind.
I am messaging you something about that.
Okay. I mean,
There goes my
I
second
remember
third level spell slot for the day.
there. I mean, I remember some of them. Do we just tell? Do we just
Wait a
tell
minute.
them? I don't remember. There's one that's like.
What does the hold music sound like in your head?
Probably Ishra singing some shit.
Give me the oldest 6, I guess, apparently.
The oldest,
6 of your family,
not including me.
not including you.
That'd be awkward if you forgot your own name.
Who am I?
What am I fighting for?
Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game you didn't know you were playing.
Oh, yeah.
Spin now.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody make small talk while I write this down.
Ah.
Okay.
Let's play another game. This time I get to win. Life's on line. Undertake's already gonna let's begin.
All right.
Though, Sylvyre would definitely be like, they're twins, and look, twins stand out because they're different from all the other ones. I remember there are twins. And then 10 others or something like that. Or 9 others.
I think I know like 7 of them.
Comparing notes.
This is my favorite thing to happen in this
I
entire
like-
game.
I'm mad
Like,
I
what-
didn't write it down because I
I'm
asked.
stunned out of all the times I've gone through, like, because I've mentioned all of them at least once.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
that's-
Yes, but
Why
Reefus
I
tends
did
to
all of
like
them at least
say them in a
twice.
really rapid fire way that I.
My parents do, or my parents do the same thing, because my dad's from a large family. So it's just, my mom learned the large family sibling, and it's just like, it's da 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 da. I'm like,
Becomes a mnemonic device.
it becomes a mnemonic of itself, and I'm sitting there going, okay. I still haven't memorized their names, and I never will. It's the same treatment I give to Reefus's sibling list. It's
Existence.
it's consistency of just, Okay.
You hear the name and you're like, oh yeah, that one that does this thing.
Oh, it's not even that one and that one. It's just here's the list. I know some of them more than others, so the ones I've seen, but there's 3 or 4 I've only seen once.
Fair.
So they're
I mean,
never
with that
sitting in my
many.
head. Well, there's 10 total.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the cousin list is I don't know. I don't care to know.
Okay.
7.
Unsure how, but here is some Tolliver, Seabrook, Snowball, Ben, Tumbles Jr., and Shay.
You're gonna have to message those to me.
I am just going to copy and paste this.
Yeah.
Because I'm sorry, but I'm not typing that.
You copy paste is the same exact thing.
We're missing one.
Top 12 answers on the board.
Pretty sure we're
We
missing
asked 100
one.
people.
Kill!
Survey says.
Yes! Kill!
Unlock
50
Killer
points. Ding,
Reefus.
ding, 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 ding.
Up psychic damage.
No!
I mean, we'll see.
Kills over dead.
It's funny, we had to drip feed Reefus' family so he doesn't die.
Oh my god.
Tolliver,
Oh,
Seabrook,
hello?
Snowball.
wait.
The calculator.
Okay.
The calculator's
Yeah.
blocked.
We have a
Hello?
calculator on stream. Hello.
Snowball.
Hilarious. Defeated by math. The irony.
Plus,
Right.
I guess it's officially late at night now.
Did you
So
say
enjoy
Ben
yourselves.
I said all of them.
yet? Okay.
As you get to Snowball,
The third one?
yeah, I start saying it at the same time.
All right,
Uh-oh.
Reefus, have fun taking 22 psychic damage.
So it's Snowball, Ben, Tumbles Jr., Shay, Buzzbun, Pockets, Posy, Starlight, Yippee.
No, you only get the ones that are named.
Yeah, but I just figured, wouldn't that not open up the rest of them?
No.
Okay. So it's 22.
22
Wait.
psychic damage.
My
Hold
lucky
on.
number.
What do we go through?
Tolliver, Seabrook, Snowball, Ben, Tumbles Jr., and Shay.
Okay.
Shay seems
I have
So
5
banal.
more. Pretty sure I have
My-
5 more of these. But he
Wait.
looks
Let
he
me
doesn't
heal
look
him
too
first.
good. Yeah, he doesn't look too
Seabrook,
Yeah,
good.
as
Snowball,
Reefus
Ben,
just
Tumbles
the
Jr., Shay,
face
Tolliver,
plants.
Seabrook. And my hand is doing the gestures without the sword.
Hmm.
I also like how there was just the calculator on screen so people could see me
Oh, yeah.
typing.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Sylvyre could be, as he's doing that, it's like, oh, heal. It's 9 health per heal, so back up to full.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, bonus action.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, he can probably only doing 1 in the time that you go, and then he stumbles, and it's like another 6 seconds pass.
Yeah.
I said heal. Here's another 9 hit points.
Okay.
Reefus just spends an uncanny amount of time face planted into the desert sand.
Reefus, are you okay?
He's repeating them.
Yeah. I've got more.
More.
He can take it,
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
depending. I don't have too much of the... I figure we're resting soon. I used all my first level spell slots. It's okay.
So the fuzzy bun,
That's-
Bin?
Ooh.
Fuzzy Bun and what?
bin,
Ben
We
Ben?
had Ben.
Ben. Okay. Starlight, pocket, posse.
Pockets and
Oh, it's
posies.
Pockets and Posy, because it's
Posy.
like...
Oh, is it posy?
Pockets full of
I was
Posy.
wondering, like, I just said it.
Yep. That one I remember.
Jacob is gonna
Sorry.
hurt.
I don't have. Okay. Maybe that was 4. Listen. That's a lot of names.
Oh, yeah. And so we're just sitting by waiting for...
That's
All
10.
right.
We're missing 1.
Are we actually?
Yeah.
Who are we missing?
Reefus, do the notes again while listing them off. Let's see which
Whole
one you
time, like,
stumble
even
on.
face down in the sand. Just,
Yeah,
Someone,
I'm
he's
gonna be kneeling down by Reefus at this point, like, just like.
You're- the market's
Can I
trying to
roll
prop him
history
up.
to see if I remember the last one?
Absolutely. All right, Reefus, are you ready to take all of this damage from
9.
just these 5 more?
fuck me up.
Can I
Four
try
right now.
Can I try to remember? He listed them
Am
off
I-
on the beach.
Yeah, you can.
Did I
you
go
can-
back up to? Did I go back up to 56?
Yeah, Sean.
I healed
you.
you. Yeah, I
Is it
healed you
healing?
up 27, which was
Um,
more than the
okay.
22
we'll
you took.
We'll see if Maltor
Yeah, I have
can
healing
remember.
ready also.
Okay, you take the next one then.
I will say, this is a good way for Reefus to
11.
die if he's gonna.
11. I'll give that to you. You remember it's
Okay.
Yippee.
Yippee.
I will. There's one more name, I believe, and it's Reefus's father.
Oh,
That's
Tumbles.
Tumble
yeah.
Senior,
Yeah.
yeah.
Tumbles.
Yeah.
We,
No, we
yeah,
said- we
Tumbles
said
Maritime is the
junior.
first one I yelled
we
at
said
him.
junior for sure.
We said
Have
junior,
fun
but we
taking
didn't.
39 psychic damage.
There's
Oh,
a good Queen song. I guess if you move,
We're
healing as
getting-
you go. I can do
Well, only every 6 seconds.
uh
meanwhile, the
it's
caravan's like
full, right?
Anyway.
So I can do 8 4 times
32.
32.
It's full enough. A short rest will get him back up to, just in case it can be short rested. We don't even need to be doing this much healing, honestly, because short rests.
I mean, we've already taken 1. I don't know how many hit dice he has left after the fight in the morning.
True. So we'll do that, and then we'll do that healing, and then if he's a little below, then short rest to
Yeah,
get
I think
anything
he's
else back.
7 under.
Even healing as you turn me over, like the nosebleed has gone so bad it's like caking into the fur.
Psychic damage.
Prestidigitation.
And
Reefus?
as you look at
Huh?
Reefus's crystal, it is almost at that full crack like Aeseora's was, but there's just a small bit left.
Who are we missing?
Are you
No,
okay?
We have the names, not the faces.
The
or
faces?
The voices.
Oh, because remember with your one, because yours was the only one, it was the full crack running along it. And then it spiderwebbed, and then it shattered.
Mm.
Because I got out before they did, so I still remembered faces and voices. I just forgot names, right, or existence. And
You still remember voices, but you
No.
forgot names and faces.
okay, yeah. So just still
You just-
back in.
Well, just don't get your crystal stolen before we somehow stumble upon Orhead,
It will be safe.
because we haven't we haven't met any of your we haven't met any of the family, and that's going to be an episode in like a half in and of itself. But yeah, okay, so that's names.
Maybe we shouldn't have done it all at once.
We had healing, it's
better
fine.
this way.
Rip the band-aid off.
Reefus.
Hey,
Reefus. Hello.
hi. Reefus Maritime.
Mhm.
Yes. You know that.
Yes. Are you up? Bad question.
What happened to them?
A little bit.
Are they okay?
Nothing happened to them. Something.
Are you sure?
Yes.
They weren't there.
It was the creature that you turned to dust.
They weren't there.
They
Yeah.
might not be fully there still because you have to see them. Can you drop? No.
Can we break it?
It
I wouldn't.
breaks as we learn. We don't think it works the other way around.
At that point, we simply have to acquire an expensive pearl. I'll keep a hold on it, and then we can identify
Pearl.
it. Not one of power, just a
I don't think
normal
identify
one.
is going to help us at this point. One of us needs to be able to scry, look at his family, and then show him what they look like.
True enough, but identify might at least get us to the whether or not breaking it will just release everything, or if it will lose it to the ether.
Just staring out into space for a second, I'm going like whatever the mental equivalent is of marching up the stairs and kicking the door in, and
CM.
just sort of being like, "Did you do this?
Why would I?
Be straight with me."
And I'm answering you. Why would I?
Why do you do anything? They're off limits. You know this.
And I did nothing, Reefus.
You never do nothing.
That's a bold-faced lie.
Takes one to know one. I learned from the
I'm
best.
hurt.
Never touch them.
And as I said, I didn't. If you accuse
Equivalent
me...
of just slamming the door on it.
And you feel just a mental grabbing your skull tight. And your head physically gets wrenched back, like it almost looks like it breaks. Mr. Maritime, should you dare accuse me one more time, just know that there will be consequences. Ones that you will never be prepared for.
As long as it's not them.
And as I said, it wasn't.
How much
And
of
you
this
are-
do we experience?
You see just the head physically go...
Do I see
And the
stripes
fangs.
or anything?
Like,
Nope.
I think one of...
You see
not
like
sure if
a
I-
little bit of blood trickling from like his head, and his neck just snaps back, and then Reefus, you are metaphorically pushed down the mental stairs.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I've done fangs in front of you guys before.
I think you have.
I don't-
Nah.
I think
If
maybe
I have,
I
it's only
did.
been
Fangs,
once.
no.
Yeah, so just snapping back to conscious, they're kind of there. Just... I don't think it was him.
Everything okay in the brain house?
I mean, as much as usual.
Okay, it just seems like there was a tiff,
They,
a quarrel.
they... My family is everything I do. Everything.
Right.
They weren't there. Without them, there's no me. And
in
I don't think it was him.
That's good. We think it's the thing that disintegrated to dust. We need to go about this with slightly level heads. And it's just, we don't need to there's the rushing. It's we don't need that. It's all going to be we're going to fix this just a little bit at a time. And never approach the things that do that again, Aeseora. And then we should be fine.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I've never. Are you guys okay?
I am. Aeseora's all good now with some pain, and then Maltor. None of us know anything about Maltor's family, so
Well, okay.
That doesn't really help.
kinda an SOL situation.
Yeah. Huh. We can. Okay.
But I mean, I think we're in the right place.
Did your friend know of your family?
Would I know?
Did you ever talk to him about the family?
No, Kurt. Like, would I that kind of tertiary like information? Would that?
I doubt Nam would know anything other than like the surface level.
Nom would. I mean, I would have. I'm just going back in. Nom would. I would have told Nom about it, but it was kind of like. It was kind of like putting it behind me. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure
but
that
I don't know
like
if you
he's
would
not
go-
gonna have addresses.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, I don't know if you would be like. If he would be like,
Names.
yep, it's this person and this person
no,
and this
that's-
person and this is what they look like.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. It's just like
Like,
basically
yeah, he
exactly
would.
what
he
I
would,
said,
yeah,
but
he
in
would
character.
know, but it wouldn't be like that.
Yeah, no, I talked to Mom about everything. I talked to Mom about pretty much everything, but I don't think he would be able to tell you more than just I had a family.
Something to do with a shovel?
I'm gonna take the shovel and try to really feel some connection here.
And you just like
Wait,
pull out the shovel and just like zzz, boop, pops to your other hand.
That's right.
When did I attune to this? What the hell?
That's a magic shovel?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I'm gonna throw it and then just like bring it back.
Is that simply a returning shovel?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't say this is helping though.
Why would something like that be made? If you ever need to sell it, I bet I can still sell that off. It's a
So it doesn't
weird.
get lost.
It's my shovel.
Okay.
But
Like echoing across the back of your head. It helps keep you grounded.
yeah, it's supposed to help keep me grounded. Gonna stick it in the
Really?
sand.
Really?
I'm not feeling much from this. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. Did you get a returning
I guess
shovel
I'm
simply
down.
for the pun of it?
Because I respect that.
I do.
Ask the bird. I don't know.
One of us, the one who.
You were just gifted a returning shovel?
Yeah.
Where's my free magical stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, but I just don't think this is helping much.
A shot in the dark.
I mean, we're going towards that memory anyway. It might make the meeting a little more dramatic than it would have been, but I suppose if we keep going in the direction we were going, then we would have. We're gonna run into them at some point, maybe.
Wait, what do you
Oh.
mean?
Well, you're the people you're trying to remember. Wasn't
Oh,
there a
yeah.
chance?
Yeah, they're like here.
Yeah, or just something might trigger the memory. Well, yeah, you have super high insight. That's right. I'm very much kind of giving you the like. I know we had this conversation, but they were not part of the conversation. Look,
The thing.
Listen, if you know something, you might as well, because
Okay,
there's nothing here right now.
just trying to respect
I mean,
trying to respect your
it's
pride,
typical.
but and I'm just gonna pull his sword out for him,
Mm-hmm.
Maltors?
and just sort of hold it up. Can I lift this thing?
It's the rapier.
Okay.
This is
You
what
could lift yours. You could lift this.
Okay.
It's a great sword now.
It's this thing right
Oh
here.
God!
it is.
It's emotionally heavy, but
It's emotionally very heavy. It's like
Well,
Me too.
heavy is the hand that holds the sword.
I'm 4'2" with a strength of 7. My rapier is like a very different weight.
it's like a
Call me out.
light. It's an agility thing or whatever.
making sure.
So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You're fine.
Okay, like a real life rapier is like 1 to 2 pounds.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You're fine.
We both look over.
Even
at
though it's
the-
right here, which is the funny part.
Oh, the other
We
sword.
both looked at the other swords and the other one, the rapier's right
Which
here.
again are also 1 to 2 pounds.
Right. Just making sure. Yeah. You told me this had, well, you kind of threw this in the ground when you mentioned them. I guess I kind of assumed that it was related, but maybe not.
No,
You feel just a heavy sense on your heart, as if you're like flooded with the memories of responsibility, but there's nothing else that comes with it.
Yeah, you
I
didn't
mean-
tell me any names.
there's definitely something. I feel like I was probably supposed to do something. I'm just gonna reach out to take it back, like keep it or something. But
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
What is it? This is obnoxious. Like, it
yeah.
feels like it's right there.
I mean, you told me sister, brother, and father.
I mean, that feels like it tracks.
If there's a family resemblance, then all I have to do is Let's change into Maltor's face, and then make slight adjustments until we hit the other faces.
Character creation in Dark Souls be like
Basically, yeah. Just
similar
adjust the
face.
sliders, and we'll see what happens.
We're gonna Monster Factory Maltor?
We're gonna Monster Factory Maltor.
But no, that's inefficient. There are too many combinations, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess all I can think of is keep going and hopefully something jogs the memory.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to. We're going where? God, what's next? What are we supposed to go to next?
I am literally the worst person to
We're going off to the city, Qatar, wonderful trading hub, a fantastic place to make.
Dossi.
Yes.
The what?
The
Raven Dossi, the traders. You recognize the name when they were mentioned, we believe.
Yeah, no, that's familiar.
We don't have to seek out their artificer because I will know identify, but they might be a good place to get some expensive pearls.
We do actually do. Anyway, we have other things.
I mean, that's really familiar. So,
are you related to the Rayburn Darcy?
I don't think that's a question he can answer.
Amva!
actually, I have to ask DM something.
Oh, maybe it is a question.
I will ask him
Hold on.
if he knows the names of any of the Rayburn Dossi. Because he mentioned that we would be meeting or seeing them when we got to our destination.
Oh, we see the documents.
Oh.
Okay.
La, 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 la.
Da, 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 da.
Flashes of memory.
Don't.
Yeah, just
mind.
yeah, just one second.
Do,
I'm asking about magic.
do we know any members?
I don't think we do.
Yeah, the Sins aren't part of that, are they?
No.
Okay.
I'm pretty
mentioned
sure I
them,
don't
though.
know the Sins.
I just make sure you weren't like secretly Wrath or something.
Oh God,
That'd be fucking wild.
word
right?
is starting.
Word is start.
No word.
Bird?
Okay, sorry.
No.
Microsoft Vista's Revenge.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry, you were asking.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. In that case.
That's a okay.
So you were asking.
I feel it.
What, Aeseora?
I am asking Amavar if he knows the names of any members of the Rayburn Dossi.
Well, there was Oriza, who was that tinkerer. And I believe the leader was Atreus. Something of the sort.
What was the first name?
Oriza.
Orisa.
Z-A.
And that was the...
The tinkerer.
Okay.
Yes,
Just those two.
Those are
Thank you.
the only ones I ever encountered.
You recognize that second one?
I recognize both of those.
Crack.
Oh.
3 to 10 damage.
Oh fuck. Yep, that hurts.
As just a wave of pain racks through your mind.
You
I'm
haven't
too
rested.
low on spell slots. I have 2 left. I don't want to fuck with that at noon.
I have a few, so if you
I'm
get
a
super
warlock.
low, I can do
I
some.
think you used both of your spells in that combat.
Yeah.
But short rest, they're back.
Okay.
No, we haven't.
Oh, we
Not
haven't.
yet.
Oh, we can have
So,
a
yeah,
half hour
I-
light activity while we walk.
Reefus did the 2 with the grinder belly, and then another did the short rest, and then another 2 with the Afir.
Ah, right.
All right. So I just kind of double over, kind of holding my head for a second, just like.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like
it hurt.
a thing, like a trail of blood coming from the nose.
Yeah. It passes.
Which two were those?
Those were my parents.
Oh, excellent. We'll see them soon then.
Also, yeah. Yeah. Rayburn is my last name. I don't somehow it just didn't click.
Okay.
Staring me in the face and it just did not click for some reason.
Well, the whole monster thing. So you have an in, you say, to the company.
No.
I feel like we're bearing the lead there.
So you have the opposite of that. Okay, we'll not bring you up when we do dealings with them. Okay,
Don't. Yeah, no, don't.
fantastic.
Just because I'm a little confused and with my own thing. It Maltor, your first name.
Oh, yeah, Maltor's my first
Okay,
name. Yeah.
I just making sure. I mean, you're
Okay.
still
Okay.
it still makes her to us.
Oh, I mean, I kind of am not supposed. Well, I'm not supposed to use Rayburn really anymore.
Right.
I kind of just made that other one up,
Well,
kind of on the fly.
I know nothing about making up a last name on the fly. What kind of person would do that?
Mm,
Well, you're also an adopted maritime.
Aeseora and Valia.
What?
And as you turn to see Aeseora, you see just the faintest hint of a clock symbol in her eyes as they glow.
like the picture.
I said your siblings' names. I don't know if I pronounced them right.
You have to say it again. You kind of.
Oh, you must have cut out for that because we did not
no.
hear.
Aeseora and Valia.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you were saying your last name was that. I was
I
like,
did too. I was
oh,
like,
sorry.
what?
that's her.
Sorry, it's not a clock,
my
it's
God.
a sundial.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Sundial.
Sorry, my
Okay.
apologies. I forgot the symbol.
Technically.
How much does that hurt?
Oh, yeah.
So it's really time for you two to take a short rest in the corpse van.
On a scale
Oh,
of
fun!
on a scale of one dead wife to a dozen siblings, like what's the damage there?
You know
The wife's
what?
apparently not that bad.
You know what? I rolled pretty good.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Good.
Go for it. Go
20.
for it. Oh. Fuck.
What?
How many?
Wait.
2-0.
Oh, two.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 50.
Me too.
No, 20. I fall to the ground. Just
Healing
like
words.
on
Spare the die.
like
At
kneeling.
second level, because that's all I got.
How much?
So, 12.
Okay.
We're slow on the draw. It's like everyone rushes down to Maltor. It's like, oh, okay. Well, they're taking care
I
of that.
was going to, but you guys got there so fast.
Got
Yeah, that's so fat. Yeah, no, I mean, I still sunk down to the ground, like
Emotionally.
my head is in the sand, just kind of like
That
almost
should've
like a
been the
child
episode
pose.
Oh,
Sure, it's not the Peter Griffin
Yeah,
knockdown pose.
I'm
No.
gonna do like a very
No, more like
a very tiny like crouch because I'm already very short, and just sort of like goes right to the older sibling coping mechanism mode, like just sort of making sure that there's like a hand on the shoulder and just speaking softly but not like forcing anything. Like okay, just inhale, exhale. Everything else will happen. Focus on that. That's all you gotta do. It passes.
Sometimes.
I'm actually gonna reach for the shovel and just kind of hold the shovel.
All right. and
That's
as
improvement.
As you grab the shovel, just like zoops to your hand, and you feel it
Yeah.
like stabbed in the ground, and you feel grounded. It doesn't make the hurt.
I'm basically
stop,
like this
but
around the shovel, like still on the ground.
It doesn't make the hurt stop, but you have no lower than rock bottom.
That hurt.
Sorry.
Looking at Aeseora.
Thought it was better this way.
Probably.
From experience.
Rip it off. What did I say earlier? Except there's going to be more once you see their faces. But oh well.
I can't remember their faces, can I?
Nope.
At least we
Nor
have a
their voices.
You have a starting point.
yeah.
Yeah. Look, if you need to, we'll buy some binoculars and you'll just have to look at them from afar. And then once I hear their voices, you're fine.
And as we look at Maltor's crystal, it is a solid crack all the way across.
Well, nowhere to go but up.
I'm just glad this happened in a relatively controlled environment, not like in the middle of town or something like that. Dodged a bullet there.
It's
Also
relatively
for-
controlled
also
environment.
For flavor, Aeseora, you know how yours was like the Aurora Borealis?
Mm.
Reefus's is like claws of energy and tentacles that like swipe out. Maltor's looks like blood. That just oozes out slowly and like drips enchantment.
Silver's theoretical one is like a coin purse that's been slashed open.
Yeah.
Money!
No. Yours was going to be, if it happened, it was going to be like the sounds of coins, as
Yeah.
opposed to like
Oh,
actual,
cool.
as opposed to like
Nice.
actual like.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have a starting place and a lot of rest to catch up on.
Indeed. Rest for a short amount of time, or however much you can, and then we'll get going. Once the day ends, we'll get a nice longer rest in. I'll have identified tomorrow. We'll haggle for a pearl later on, just in case. And we'll be good.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you still crouched down with it?
I will slowly kind of get up.
We gotta anyway to catch up to stay in pants with the
We
caravan.
have to.
You good to
So,
go?
Yeah.
High five?
High five.
Okay.
Noise.
And it's just sort of as we catch up with the caravan, like right before we go, I'll just sort of grab the boomerang and sort of like rub my knuckles against it like you're giving somebody a noogie, but just like very softly and kind of apologetically, just sort of, my fault.
Part of me does wonder if CM knows more about those affairs and whatnot, having been around for a while.
Yeah.
But something tells me you should wait to ask.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just assume that he knows a good bit about most things, and, you know, adjust from there.
True enough.
Shame he doesn't play well with.
At least, you know, at least he plays.
Still.
I'd like to point out that was the first time he's been mean to Reefus.
Yeah.
First time Reef has been mean to him.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Well,
Neither of those are true.
Actually, no.
from a certain point of view.
Yeah, that is very much the what is mean and malicious to the person. It's very subjective.
Yeah.
We're a sitcom.
Or something.
The Odd Couple.
Boom, boom, boom. Still,
Reefus,
let's continue on
as
with
you
our
do
days.
like the little noogie thing. Just off in the distance, you see the silhouette of CM just doing the thing where they're like hand curled looking at the nails, but in this case claws. And I think this is the first time you would see that he's not wearing the blindfold.
It's
So
just a
his
silhouette there.
It's just a silhouette, but you can see these piercing red eyes staring at you. And you just see the slow shake of the head.
Yeah, I probably deserve that.
Is that out loud?
Nah, Probably just under the breath a little bit.
This isn't-
Actually, it's in my head. That's what I say in my head. Yeah, I probably deserve that.
this isn't something I would see at all, right?
Oh, you would see off yonder silhouette of the colors, but not like the eyes or like, you know,
Vague shape.
vague shape of purple red.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I'm going to sit in the cart.
Yeah, I think you've earned that.
Oh, thanks.
I bet you both can fit
Compliment
for like
you.
just a short rest.
it's,
Short
a
little
dead, it's
rest.
the dead body shit. The dead body cart.
The dead body card. Plop.
Nothing wrong with that.
Except the smell.
So, do we just like alternate short rests?
Probably.
Seems so.
I mean, you get all the benefits after one.
I don't
Whoa.
get any spells back.
I just mean like everybody gets one.
Yeah,
I-
everyone will get one.
But yeah, like me and Aeseora. Oh, I know, I do get the Bardic Inspirations back. That is useful.
How much did you heal me when you did?
Which time?
The most recent time after I went after the big one.
When I did 4 at once?
Yeah,
Um,
32.
Yeah, you were
32,
down by
'cause it was
7, I
8
think it
each.
was, from your max.
This is where I could, as a DM, be incredibly mean.
And would be
Ambushed.
understandable.
Or then we learned that our caravan driver is a real slave driver or whatever. It's like, don't get back to work.
No, it's more of a like, how badly does this go against what I just said?
The corpse thing?
No.
The
That Reefus deserves it?
The next time you
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Next
Oh, okay.
time.
your story.
Next time.
Here's the issue. It would probably kill Reefus.
It happens narratively and for good reason.
You know what?
And that's the game.
Aeseora,
You're dead.
you would see...
Again?
No,
DM said, "Nah, I'm moving in with you."
No, you
My
would
landlord
see
sucks.
Just as Reefus is like resting, this claw scrape into the back of the cart, the caravan cart. You see it just scrape in the back. Babble.
Oh.
Scrape in the back what?
Babble.
Babble?
Babble. B-A-B-B-L-E.
Do I see that?
You do not. And you see this, let's roll a d20 to see how good this is. Oh, okay. Just okay. Like, 7 out of 10 drawing of Babel scraped into the wood.
Ah, that's a fun way to hurt him.
Okay. If Reefus is asleep, I will show him when he wakes up.
This would be during his short rest.
Yeah, I'll wait until the short rest is over, and then I would warn him what it is.
Well.
Before I showed him.
Alright, do it in character.
So, I guess you're. Oh wait. Reefus.
Huh? Hmm?
There was one more that of your family that wasn't named, but we wanted to warn you before.
We got everybody on the sword.
We think maybe. Kurt, you said it was like a claw. Could I tell if it was CM or something else, or
You
what?
could tell if it was CM.
Okay. Your CM, you wrote it.
Oh. well, just for context, so after, you know, I thought maybe he was the first person I thought of could be responsible. Just they are they are important to me in ways that nobody can understand except unless they hijack your brain. Well, not hijack it, but you know, he's in there.
Timeshare.
He's the only one that could hurt me like that. And I reacted emotionally, and yeah, I wasn't the kindest. I just, you know, he's never done anything involving them. He's not even threatened to. It's just sort of my thing, you know, it's the button. So I was less than respectful. I could go apologize to him, but he'd probably do something bad to make a point. So I thought maybe I would give it a little time to approach it with. I've got a cooler head, and he has a less hot one. Yeah, I like to think he understands. Because, you know, again, he knows more than as much as I do how important they are, but still, try to stay on his good side. Haven't done a great job of that.
Maybe it's a peace offering?
On one hand, it seems like a really unnecessarily intricate peace offering. On the other hand, that's kind of his style.
Peace offering with a little pain?
Yeah, I expect that. I mean, I trust your judgment.
I'll show him where it is.
Okay. Going to take 11 more psychic damage as you see the name Babel scratched in, and this 7 out of 10 drawing of Babel, allowing you to remember her face. And as you let your eyes like skim across it and see it, the letters seem to be like the wood no longer is scratched. The letters seem to disappear as you go across.
And the drawing too.
Mm-hmm.
Babel.
Like a brook.
Oh. Oh.
It's not one of your siblings.
Yeah. Lost her too, huh? I would have never known. That. Thank you. And yeah, eyes are very wet.
Can we ask who she is?
Oh, thank you too. She is she's my best friend. Was my best friend. Might still, I don't know, things have changed so much. She's the only person before all this, who didn't know me as just Tumble's oldest son. she's also the only one that told me I would survive leaving Lorehead. Always push me to do that. Yeah.
We're glad you have her back, and we'll help you get. That's all. Do you need her voice?
I don't think so. It would take a lot to wipe that memory out. So I don't need her voice, or I do?
You do not need her voice.
Okay.
Okay.
You only needed meta knowledge. You only needed the face and names.
Mm-hmm.
I was just making sure. I thought you said that. Yeah.
And I'll sort of pull out the ukulele and just tap it where the symbol is, and the electric light blue magic comes out of the fingertips and sort of goes into the engravings, like almost like blood rushing the veins, and it has a little cosmetic effect. In the circle in the middle, you can now use a bubble, and like cosmetically, it has little tiny bubbles coming out of it with every note that's played. She plays ukulele, and when I get back, she'll see that I do too. And I'll spin it like I do the sword and holster it back.
She's going to be so proud of you.
Yeah, I think so. But, she's kind of important, like, not just to me. I don't own that. She's sort of important in the community, and, how do I put this? She's a little naive, a little trusting. I worry about the more political types. Never my strong suit, if you can believe it. Yeah. So, the longbow's for that.
Uh-huh.
More or less.
Do you want to keep it?
Sylvyre's got it. So, he knows something valuable when he sees it. I figured, though, since it's not very valuable as far as gold goes, it'll just drive him crazy enough to keep it around, figure it out.
Just in case he gets the wrong idea, we'll try and help that.
That goes without saying. I pretty easily trust you to make sure he stays in line. But, ooh, what a day, huh? Anywho, it's hot out here. Let's, who's up for the... Hey! Who's up for the short rest?
Nope, not resting.
I
Nuh-uh.
think it's me.
Oh,
Went first, so.
Yeah.
okay, well, tag in. High five. Okay.
You can have a better sleep check.
Or something.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Because Bard, you do have that extra.
D6.
I'll play a little ditty while you're doing your short rests, so you get an extra D6 hit points whenever you spend hit die to do that.
Oh, okay.
Like temporary or just...
No, just whenever you spend the hit die to get healing back, you get an extra D6 because of the Song of Rest for the Bard thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm at full.
I'm alright for now.
I'm 9 short, so I'm pretty good overall.
Mm-hmm. Good, good.
I'm asleep now.
Okay. So as we go through this series of scenes of short rests and all that jazz, and we begin to actually wind down for the night, the caravan is stopped, and so far, you can tell you've made good time. Who's keeping first watch?
I can do that.
I would like last if possible so I can get my spells because I have one slot.
How many do we need? Because I can stay as well if we don't need more than.
Oh, we just split
Two.
into 2-hour shifts.
Okay.
Alright, I can take second.
Yep, and I got third.
Okay. Reefus,
Yes.
perception.
Oh no. Wait, I think that's okay now, actually. I'm just stuck here. Let's see. Yeah. It's a double-digit roll.
Yay!
12.
Oh, man. Is that
To a
enough?
Wow.
second.
Maltor was second.
I
Alright.
was.
From what you can tell, it's been an uneventful night in your 2-hour shift.
Okay, yeah, I'll just sort of be practicing the ukulele and occasionally kind of like let my senses go to let CM and or the tentacles take over for a bit. I don't know if he would, but just the
He
occasional.
does
like-
not. But
Yeah,
you do
assumed as
feel
much.
the tentacles take control a little bit. But it's more further into your self-doubts. And you feel just a vague sense that something is choking you, ever so slightly.
That's valid.
Fucking trees, man.
Yeah, I do a quick look at the trees.
Oh god, no! Not the trees!
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Just very much the Road to El Dorado gif. Yeah, just sort of.
Okay, yeah, that's valid.
Maltor,
Yep.
perception.
I would definitely have given you a high five upon
Oh, yeah.
exchanging.
I mean, it's all good.
Maybe
But-
a little bit.
Yeah, yep. Wait, I had 24.
Oh. You would be able to see it. Way off yonder is a familiar T-pose.
You fucking kidding me?
And you see it like crouch a little bit, no longer in its pose, but the arms dropped to the side, not fully, and you just see its head crane a little bit. You feel the wind kick up sand in a little sandstorm, and it's gone.
I'm just gonna keep an eye out, see if it comes any closer, or if there's any other kind of movement or apparition.
Yeah. And you hear through the wind, if you ever come back here, I'll deal with you myself. And it's in a somewhat familiar voice, but you can't place exactly where. Then, in another gust of wind, you hear in your own voice, "It's my fault."
I'm gonna write that down on a piece of paper.
Not
That
a good.
quote.
It's not a good motivational reminder.
I'm just writing down this quote.
Yeah.
That if you ever come back, Wait, hold on. One more.
If you ever come back here, I'll deal with you myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just wanted to.
And in a hauntingly familiar young girl's voice, you hear the saddest Maltor?
Alright.
And the rest of your watch is silent. Silver.
Silent and like almost. Yeah, the
Too
eyes are a
silent.
little bit red. It's just like the thing. The thing's
Yellow red?
still somewhere around. Oh yeah, red. Not really. Kind of glassy. Glassy would be a better way of describing it.
It's a little orange instead of.
Yeah, a little bit orangey. Kind
Don't have the artistic. I know he does painting. He might have the artistic merit to recognize the difference in the shades. But also, it's
the fear.
ah damn.
I saw it like in a point to like I saw it over there.
Ah, damn.
Still,
What were you thinking? Not that it, the other it.
Look, there might have been another it. The other half the grinder might still be about.
Okay.
We
I
can.
didn't see that one.
Yeah. Oh, okay, but still, one fearsome thing to keep a hold of. That's or keep in mind. Okay, great.
Yep. So
Well,
just don't wake us up if comes any closer.
I'll make look. So I can definitely do a alarm yell, really loudly if need be. Don't you worry.
Alright, counting on you. And I'll just like tap your shoulder, just
Hmm.
and then go to sleep.
Thumbs up, and then I guess I'll be keeping an eye out while looking over the how to cast identify booklet.
Yeah. Roll per-
Identify
protect.
and you.
I'm
So you
supposed
want
to
to
know
cast
that.
identify.
So you
to
want-
Identify.
in today's instructional video,
Oh yes, indeed. 23.
23.
Keeping a
Ye-
mean
Damn.
eye out.
You
Good.
also see the familiar creature. You
Shoo.
see.
Get out of
You
here.
know what? Bonus point, because I love that. And you see it. It's not doing the T pose like before. It's like with Maltor, where its head is like tilted, the arms are like kind of drooped at the side, and you see it just pick up, out of seemingly nowhere, a bottle, and it just like lazily tosses it towards you, and it like looks very lazy, but it goes the full like 35 feet and just lands.
I was gonna say we're not letting this thing get 30
Yeah.
feet near here without the alarm
Just lands
going
like
off.
very softly at your feet.
I'll wait until you go away, and then maybe I'll look at it.
And you just hear in a very familiar voice that you would recognize easily.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for doing this, Silver.
Ah, you're welcome.
Except, it's
Yeah.
fear, so it's got the metallic undertone.
Yeah, so it'd be like, oh yeah, you're not welcome, but okay. And does he go away?
And he goes away.
Oh, thank goodness. The market's gonna pick up the bottle. Then I ain't touching
Yeah,
that.
and as the market picks up the bottle, it looks to be a sleep potion.
Ah,
One very similar to the one you sent to Lupe.
oh yeah. Oh,
Except
fantastic.
the liquid isn't the normal color. Your normal
Oh,
sleep
damn.
potion is like the purplish blue with like speckles of like stars.
Mhm.
Instead, it's this inky black swirl.
Something else to cast identify on then, or pour it out on the ground. I'll keep that in my back pocket though, just in case. You never keep that in the sack then. I'll put that in quotes. Inky black
Infuses
sleep
sleep.
potion.
And as you put it in your sack and look up and you blink, and you're not in the desert anymore.
Ah, damn it.
You are in an area that appears to be almost twilight in terms of lighting.
Mm-hmm.
And you see where you were once sitting is now just simply a puddle. The only thing reminiscent of before was the fire that burns in front of you.
Hello? Okay, now this is weird. All right, what's going on? Hello? And he's gonna be calling out for everyone while just standing up in the puddle.
Sylvyre.
Yes.
And as you like look around for the voice, you turn around and you see a tiefling-looking character with long silver hair,
Huh.
horns that go back, purple skin, and reddish tiger stripes.
Hey, what are you doing here? You're probably not real.
I love Silver in this moment.
This
I
is
love
so
Silver in all
good.
moments.
But yes, hello. What's up? What's up, Nithles? What's up? Nithles. Damn, it's been too long.
And you just see this smile come across his face. And you just are reminded of a watch out. And you're zoomed back into reality as you know it.
More cryptic
Feel
bullshit.
reality.
All right.
And
So,
you feel as if this all happened in but a moment.
but has it been 2 hours?
Nope.
Oh,
It has
okay.
been literally a moment.
A moment.
Okay. Fantastic. Still got time to read. And then definitely tell Aeseora when, just, all right, so the Aeseora is probably going to visit you. Just a heads up.
Oh.
But not like physically. It's not going to steal memories again, but it's going to show you things like, look, it gave me something, and here, look at this. This is not a sleep potion, but it's kind of posed as one. It's a bad one, but I'm going to use identify once we eventually get that to see what in the world it is.
What's
And-
the school?
I believe it's also illusion. Yes.
So it's not enchantment like sleep is.
Damn.
But yeah, so
Maybe don't drink that.
no. We're going to figure out what that is, like I said, once I have identify, because it'll be
Yes.
easier that way. And also, saw an old friend we might be seeing soon, but it's probably a projection of that, because look, I doubt if anyone is going to actually visit us. But that's bad for you, probably, because it's going to be your wife, I bet. I'd bet a
An
gold
old
on
friend?
that. Oh yeah, no, we're probably going to see Nithles. I brought him up. He was the one who designed the clothing that the prince was wearing. Or I don't know if it was a prince or just another nobleman. It's been a
It was
hot
a
minute.
prince.
A prince. Yeah, Prince was wearing his stuff. He's doing really well for
As
himself.
well as the sins, by the way.
He's as what?
As well as the sins.
As well as the sin.
Sins. The group.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So no, he's doing really well for himself. There's no reason for him to cryptically come into my head, make me go into a pocket dimension, then just say, "Watch out." It's got to be the fear just kind of doing its thing to make us afraid or something. Either way, I have a feeling I would not be surprised if the only person who I know it would be on that scale of importance to you would be your wife. So get ready to be visited by that. I wonder if you don't see it, it doesn't it probably still visits you. It just gets closer or something. Anyway, or don't grab any bottles it throws at you then.
Sure.
Have fun. Good luck. Bardic inspiration.
Okay, I'll take that for watch. Okay.
I think that only lasts 10 minutes though, so I don't know if it would apply to the whole watch.
I use it at the beginning when I roll.
Yeah.
Can someone also just like go back and get a clip of the
And also, have fun, good luck.
Guys,
Bardic
it's-
inspiration. Most
What
likely
is it, a
to-
D8?
Yes, it's a D8 now.
38.
Okay.
All right, it goes into my bag of holding. That's what I have now.
Do I roll?
Mm-hmm. And as you sit down, roll for the night.
25.
25. Wonderful. You see it as well. This time, you pretty much watch Silver go back into the to the caravan.
Mm.
You sit down on your log.
Oh no, Silver sleeps outside the caravan if there are
Silver
corpses in there.
sleeps
Just a
outside
heads
the
up.
caravan. You see him slip
It's
into
okay, me
his.
too.
You see him sleep into his sleeping
Bag.
and you sit on the log, your watch log. And as you do like the thing where you like crouch down and like sit, and as you look back up, you are greeted with the Aeseora
How far?
about 10 feet away from you.
Do I have my spells?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have not chosen them. Okay.
Anyway, I started blasting.
I was thinking it too. I was like, no, I'm not going to say it.
I will.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Hmm.
And then it hits Silver.
Let me just
Fierce
while
like,
you talk, I'm
"Good
gonna
evening."
fix some shit.
And it will hold up one finger and like the wait a moment.
Whoa.
But it's like it's emblazoned red eyes, like magic, like blazing eyes, are just unblinking, staring, and it just does the one moment symbol and pushes its rusted arm forward. And you can see like the handles of the shamshir that are like impaled through its hands, like dragging along the sand as it does this.
Hmm?
And you see it just like use with its one of its other arms reaches into like the cloth covered like head bit and pull out a little cloth, and it extends its hand towards you, waiting for you to take it.
You can leave it there. We'll get it when we're ready.
And you just see it like, ooh. My one monitor just went dark for a second.
Oh.
Yeah. You see it. You see
You
its
go, ooh.
head like crack unnaturally to the other side, and it pushes the cloth towards you further.
Thank you. You can go.
As it drops, you see it like let go of the cloth, and as it does the whoosh, whoosh, whoosh back and forth thing, you see it like whoosh past your vision, and the Aeseora is gone.
Yeah, I would have like looked down so it's in my peripherals, but not my direct vision.
It's in your seeing it go. Essentially, you see its feet basically just get zooped back, as if something like grabbed it by like the scruff of the neck and just yanked. And there is no trace of the Aeseora afterwards, other than the singular patch of cloth that it had offered you.
Detect magic?
It very faintly feels holy.
like mine or different?
Different.
I'll pick it up, but like with cloth, like I did the other theme.
Yeah. And as you pick it up, you notice that it has a small pocket on it. Inside that pocket, as you pick up the cloth, or rather, we'll describe the cloth first. The cloth, as you pick it up, is a tannish white color. It looks like it's been aged a little bit by the desert sun, just the desert.
Mm-hmm.
And you flip it over, and you see the symbol of Stagios, the scales. And you see just this little bit of metal fall out of the pocket.
I'll grab that too, but same thing without using my skin.
Yeah. You recognize this ring that is attached to a necklace. And you
Can I tell if it's the one from this universe or ours based off of the vibes?
No.
Okay.
And you just hear in the wind, "She's gone." And as
Do
you
I recognize the voice?
it sounds metallic and twisted. And as you hear this voice, you hear these words. The metal blows away in the wind like dust. And you're left with nothing but the crackle of the fire. And I hope everyone had a lovely session.
There is dust in the...
Dust in the wind.
We'll see you all next time. Goodbye.
See
But
y'all
for Thursday,
soon.
I was gonna say Thursday
Happy
cross night. We don't know what we're
Valentine's
playing,
Day,
but we're
I
playing
guess.
something.
We'll decide by then.
So, happy anniversary to us, I guess.
Yeah.
What?
Holy shit.
Is it?
In like a couple of minutes.
Seriously, hang on.
Really?
We
Oh,
started on
the
February
15th?
15th. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
wow.
Let's
Shit.
go!
We're continuing for this.
Let's just
It's only
ramble for
13
15
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah. For me,
Yeah.
for me, it was still the 14 touching, but
Yeah, exactly. So we're good.
yeah,
Whatever.
we're good. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're good.
good.
14.
Yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day /
Valentine's
anniversary / we'll see you Thursday because the anniversary is the middle of our two things, so it makes sense anyway. We good.
Cross now.
Yeah.
Cross that.
I'll go for real this time. Okay, bye.
Bye.